4 episodes. 4 fucking episodes, and I forgot the one important thing. Showing you of the rest of this stuff. First of all, hey guys, this is Shauna Raulu. How's everybody doing today? On the last episode, we actually beat against the first gym leader named Brock, who is actually a freaking rock-type gym. And we also made it all the way down to the roots. I actually managed to level up both Pikachu and Mankey. I think they're about like level 15. Nothing new there, but still. Okay, so as for the rest of the stuff, today I want to show you something that I forgot. Most important thing about showing you, the most of all. First of all, is Pokedex. Pokedex is actually a high-tech device that Professor Oak actually had been talking about. And it actually connects to how many Pokemon that you recently seen or own. So in other words, I've seen like 18 of them, and I own only 2. These numbers are also in order of the Pokemon of like, say, where they actually came from, or they're actually from the evolutions. So most of like all the way up to 1 all the way down here is mainly came from your starter Pokemon that you recently caught. And if you actually go like this, you can actually check on datas. So which means you can actually look on datas that you recently either seen or caught. For your seen Pokemon, it only shows the name and what species it is, what number it is on the Pokedex, but you can't tell which one has the height, the weight, and of course you cannot see of the other inscriptions is what I meant to say. And then you have the cry here. Then it shows you the area where you actually last seen of it. And then there is also somehow print screen for some odd reason. But okay. For the one that you already caught, let's go down to, let's say Pikachu for instance. You recently have Pikachu with you. It is a mouse Pokemon. It has a weight and it has the height. And not only that, here's what they say. It keeps its tail raising to monitor its surroundings. If you yank its tail, it will try to bite you. Yeah, that's what I heard last time on frickin' the Rotom Dex in the anime. It does not really bite you. It actually shocks you. So that's pretty much an idiotic way. Okay, next of all is your Pokemon. So you recently seen how you also have like 6 Pokemon in your party. So it shows its name, what level it has, how much HP you have, and it shows either like 1 or 2 typings, such as Pikachu, just a plain old electric type. Then it shows its attack, defense, speed, and special. The ones when they say special, they're talking about both special attack and special defense. So I'm guessing that's what happens in the old games. For the ID number is, every time you capture any kinds of different Pokemon that is in this region, you have a lot of different ID numbers. It all depends for what Pokemon you recently captured, or the same Pokemon you already got, but it's going to be a different ID number every single time you catch it. OT means that you are the trainer. You are its trainer. So it actually shows you how much you have. Okay, so this one, after you click A, you can actually go back. You can also go see your moves. So how many experience points? It shows how much level you are getting up. In other words, that if you're still leveling up, it actually it doesn't really show like the blue line of it, so that pretty much actually sucks about that. But it also shows up your how much you leveled up, and I recently got to 720 to level 16. So in other words, it shows how much you've been leveling up. Also, it shows your moves. So I still have Thundershock, I still have Growl, I still have Quick Attack, and I still have T-Wave. So that's pretty much all of that one. And if you ever want to see your Pokemon, you can always like do things like this, like you want to see its stats. And if you don't want to like see its stats and you want to switch out, then you just like switch out your Pokemon. Next thing is your items. So in other words, it's nothing like any kinds of different items that you actually recently have. It's all in one bag for some odd reason. It's not like saying, oh, you have 1 potions, 1 Pokeball, 1 key items, 1 item, things like that. No, it's all in one bag. So in other words, it shows how many items you have. Except one problem. If you find too much of the items, you have several choices in order to that matter. If you don't have that much room, you can either A, you can sell the items for more money if you don't want them. 2, you can actually put them into your say your PC right here. So before I show you the PC, so next up is your name, your trainer card. So in other words, the beginning of the game that you actually have your name as a trainer, your Pokemoney is actually mainly let's see here, I think it was like 3,000 Pokedollars. And how many times, how much time you actually been playing on this game. Then it shows like how many badges did you actually get. If you got 0, there's no badge of it, you know. But as you can see here, I got 1 badge, which came from Brock's gym. And you also have your saving points, so that's pretty much obvious. Then you got your option. Text speed. I like to go fast. Animation. It shows like, I don't think it actually does anything. I think it's like showing like, honestly, I don't know, because I just leave it on, because I didn't even notice about that one. Battle style. So in other words, okay, so I think the animation is more likely like, you actually pretty much, you see the Pokemon's move, is what it's saying, apparently, which is really odd thing to say. Battle style. If you don't want to like, shift your Pokemon, like, say in the middle of the battle, if you're using Pikachu and you want to like, shift to another Pokemon during the battle, you can actually do that. Like, say, if Pikachu already defeats, Pidgey, and the, trainer is going to use its next Pokemon, would you like to use your next Pokemon as well? You can either say yes or no, or, if you don't want to do something like that, you can always, like, set it. But I prefer, like, shifting, so that way I can actually get more of my Pokemon, normal. Sound. Minnow. I don't know what that means. That's very interesting. Never actually seen that before. Also, print. What it's talking about is the whole entire screen. In other words, you see, like, the screen, like, you see your person, not your person, but the other people are talking and you're actually seeing a lot of text. You can actually change that, if you ever want to, or, actually it doesn't, no. Okay, I thought it is. Never mind about that one. Okay, so in other words, that one's pretty much done. So, PC. Someone's PC. So in other words, you don't know whose PC is, besides that you're actually using it for yourself. So if you actually just look it up, you can actually, like, withdraw a Pokemon that I don't really have. But you can also, like, deposit your Pokemon, which means you can actually put them into many boxes. Problem is, in this kind of game, you have to, like, put the Pokemon into, like, separate boxes. Like, say, in each of the box that you get, like, 25 of the Pokemon. And if you don't have enough room, for your next Pokemon to capture, you had to go into this PC and switch to another Pokemon. Release Pokemon. So in other words, if you don't like the Pokemon you already have, or you already got, like, say, multiple Pokemon, you pretty much, if you want, you can always, like, release it anytime you want to. And, there has been some mistakes that some people actually release their shiny Pokemon, but obviously they're idiots. Change boxes. So in other words, say I'm in box 1, I'm in box number 1, and if you want to change to a next box since you don't have enough room to gather all your Pokemon, you can pretty much go in here and then switch to box number 2 or box number 3, whichever the ones you actually thought. So in that case, I want to actually switch out boxes. And wow, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so what I meant to do is, so I'm gonna switch out box. So like say I wanted to go on number 2, and it still saves your game for no problem. Next up is your PC, which is your name. This one's not really for like storing your Pokemon. Oh no, this one's actually withdrawing or depositing or throwing it in the trash your items. Like for example, this one contains Bide from the gym from Brock. If you don't really want to use it, you can always deposit. That way you got enough room. If you ever want to withdraw it, you can go in here and you can keep as much as you want because it does not have like any box numbers. But make sure you deposit all your items before your bag gets full. And if you ever want to like throw it into the trash, like you're never gonna see it again, so you can always like do things like that. Professor Oak's PC. This is something that he will actually see your if you don't want to like go all the way back to Pallet Town and see the professor, you can always like see him online to see how much we actually got. So we've seen Pokemon 18 of them and we only got 2. So in other words, we have a lot to do. Yep. If you guys are thinking, do you like get a reward for that one? Not really. You don't really get a reward for like just seeing and owning any Pokemon. It's nothing that special in all honesty because there's nothing for you to actually freaking use. Okay, this guy. Hello there. Have you had a deal? Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp, for just 500 Pokedollars. What do you say? Okay, so before I say yes to this one, there are 2 things that you can actually do. Except the second one won't be happening for quite a while. First of all, if you don't want to pay for this guy's Magikarp for 500 Pokedollars, you don't necessarily have to. You can always like find a better level of this one, because I do believe it's only like maybe level 5, you know? But if you get something for a special item, you can actually like fish it. In other words, you can actually find anything better for that one. But since I don't really have it, it's best to actually like get the Magikarp that you recently don't have. Although I don't really want this Magikarp in my team, so and mainly you can actually just like deposit him. Yeah, that's what I thought. He is level 5. So, in other words, that Magikarp is nothing but a worthless Pokemon by only level 5. So, it's not really worthwhile in order to, like, freaking, buying Magikarp or finding it anyway. But, in all honesty, it's a really good way to actually do it to help you, like, complete the Pokedex. Okay, so what is that move? Okay, so it's Water Gun. So, I don't have any Pokemon that can actually use Water Gun, because I don't think Pikachu can learn that. Also, I have been, like, training my Pokemon off screen while I actually got done recording, but I just want to, like, show you things because I technically forgot after 4 episodes, so that was mainly my bad. Because apparently I know I've been showing you these kind of, like, basic things that you actually, will actually know, but I always, like, you know, go over with you guys and see what you actually have in mind, like something you never even remember, or some of the people that never played Pokemon games before. Things like that, you know? So, I'm just like, I'm just doing the old ways to show you of the things that you can actually, know how to do it. But, again, I don't really mind doing it, because I just like trying to do it in the beginning of the game, but since I completely forgot to do that, in the last 4 episodes, so, stupid me. Okay, so, we are in the freaking Mount Moon, and, guess what? we have a bunch of fucking Zubats. We have a bunch of fucking Zubats. Okay. So, in other words, finding out what you need to do and what you have to do is, pretty simple for, like, what you're gonna see. And, aww. Also, something I want to tell you. On my, after, like, I recorded the video, wow, it's paralyzed. I could actually, like, get Mankey out here, but I don't know. Anyways, you fucker. Well, I don't have any potion to wake him up, so I'm just gonna, like, freaking press A. Anyways, let's see here. What was I going to talk about again? I mean, I was talking about something until that freaking... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so after I got done with the recording, and... Come on, Pikachu, wake up. After I got done with the recording, and I went to go back battle the trainer that I recently skipped out, and, apparently she has, like, a fucking Jigglypuff, which is really, really, really terrifying. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Jigglypuff. Don't get me wrong, and you... Don't get me wrong, I love Jigglypuff, but there's something evil about that Jigglypuff, and I want to show you that on the Pokedex really quickly. Really quickly. Because that girl was pretty much an idiot saying, "Ah, did you touch me?" Yes, I am a boy and I love touching girls. This one... Look at its eyes! Its eyes are demon! That's a demon eyes! Oh my god! Holy shit. When I first saw that after I got done recording, and I saw that demonized eyes of that freaking Jigglypuff. So, I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen, like, the cutest eyes that came from Jigglypuff with his beautiful, bluish-greenish eyes. And it looks so cute. But those eyes are demons! Oh my god! Those are demons! I swear to god to you guys, those are demon eyes. Demon fucking Jigglypuff. No wonder that Jigglypuff loves to sing because it sings you a lullaby. That's a demon Jigglypuff! That's a really funny thing about that, guys. Have you ever even seen other freaking Jigglypuff that actually have those kind of eyes? Those are demon eyes. Oh my god. Whenever I see that freaking, demon-like, freaking Jigglypuff with those red eyes, oh, dude, I don't think I want to be friends with that guy, or girl, or whatever. It's really scary. I've never seen anything like that. It's definitely creepy, because how in the hell would you actually... Wait a minute, why is it... Okay. An orange Pokeball. I know you guys are thinking, Voltorb is not really a Pokeball. Well, if you take a look at it, even though it does not have a button in the middle of its face, it definitely does look like a Pokeball. Like, think about it this way, guys. A freaking, like, a Voltorb almost looked like a freaking Pokeball, you know? I mean, it's not any different than a freaking, Fungus or a Moongus who actually has those kind of things, you know? But, in all honesty, that definitely does look like a Pokeball. But once when it evolves into, Electrode, and it looks like an upside-down Pokeball. Okay, rare candies. So I'm gonna do the last battle of this guy, and then I'm gonna probably do the off-screen battle to, like, get the level ups I needed to be before getting to the next destination. But I'm not gonna go as far as I wanted to, because there's a lot of areas I haven't even gone to yet, so I will actually do that in a little bit. So I just want to get to, like, the levels I recently had to get to. Alrighty. Okay, so you are done. And look at that! Pikachu leveled up! Metapod. Let's get Mankey in this one. Even though that Mankey's fighting type moves is not going to work against bug types, but it's still worth a while. Okay, so I haven't done my recording yesterday because I've been recently so tired after work, and it's all because that at work it was like at work at like 4 o'clock in the morning, it was like so overheated, and by wearing the mask, I couldn't even be able to breathe at all. And that's what really sucks about that, because you cannot be able to breathe very well. But after all that happened, and I was like feeling so parched and so thirsty, but after that it didn't even go well, because my body was in completely and shocked, and I was, I actually kind of overdid it with my drinking of water, but I was so thirsty because I was sort of dehydrating with all that freaking heat going in the building, and also not be able to breathe through the mask. So that pretty much sucks because of COVID-19 still around. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to end off the video right here. So in the meantime, guys, please make a like down below and also subscribe. And if you want to comment to me, please feel free. Hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day.